Good morning, YouTube. Hi guys, it's Selena and welcome back to my channel. So I have not been around lately. Excuse my face, I look like a mess. I am actually gonna be heading into the gym in a little bit, but I thought I would give you guys like a little life update. I'm sitting in my car right now, about to go to the gym in a few minutes, but I wanted to go ahead and take the time to drink my energy drink and to talk to you guys. So let's get into the video, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. I say good morning even though it's afternoon because I'm a morning person. Even though I don't look like it right now. But I am a morning person. My hair looks like shit because this is the way my hair looks before the gym. It looks even worse after the gym. So, yes. I'm here at the gym. My gym buddy is at work. So, I'm at the gym. And I just want to talk about a few things. If I look around, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm in a parking lot and there's literally like a bunch of people driving by. So, with that being said, I'm in my car. A lot has happened and I love it. I'm actually going to try for the first time ever this energy drink. It's Bang, and apparently it's like supposed to be real good. This is not a sponsored video, so don't want anybody to think that because I ain't good enough for sponsors. But I bought this with my own money, and a lot of people have been telling me to try the energy drink. Apparently it'll give you more energy, so we's about to see what's up with that. But yeah, anyways, so this is the first time I'm opening it. I'm kind of scared to try this. I'm more addicted to like Monsters and Red Bulls, but we shall see. It smells good. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's really good. Even because it's not as freezing cold as it's supposed to be, but it still tastes really good. In the time that I made my last video, I know I didn't make a video after my biggest other video where I was saying how I quit my job. I used to work for Target. It was like so stress-free after that. I bounced to another place. So let me just start from the beginning. So I got a divorce. I was with the person for going on 6 years. We were together. And she had her flaws, you know, everybody has their flaws. I have my flaws. But she was amazing. You know, on some occasions, like, she would always help me as far as like taking care of the dogs, which I am so sad. But I will tell you what happened with that a little bit later on. So I was with my ex-wife because we were married. I was with my ex-wife for about 5 years, going on 6 years. And sometimes people just like grow apart, you know? So it wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault. I mean, it was heartbreaking in the beginning, but eventually like we both moved on. I then proceeded to buy my first I owned my first car, which was amazing, and I owned a Chevy Malibu, and it was used. It had like, when I first bought it, it had like 70,000 miles on it or something, but it was still really, really good. So that was awesome. And I mean, my ex and I had bought in a car together, which was like a Pontiac where it had both of our names on it, which she kept because I told her I didn't want the car. I knew she needed it because she was moving to Houston, so I told her that she could keep the car. And then in November of 2017, I bought my first car. I was super excited and super happy. Like, I financed it or leased it or whatever you want to call it. I financed my car, my very own first car, because everybody would always turn me down. But the good people at Gilman helped me out, which was amazing. This is not sponsored by Gilman. This video is not sponsored by anybody. It's just like me telling you guys like what happened, how it happened, with what, with who, when, the where, the why, whatever. So I did have that car, and I had that car for like a really long time. I was working at Target. I then quit Target. After I quit Target, I proceeded to work at a car dealership, and I was working with the Bert Ogden company, which was like super amazing. They were really nice people. My boss was like the bomb. He was like, well, my GM, he was like amazing, as well as like a bunch of the desk managers. And for those of you who like sell cars or know, I mean, you know what a desk manager is, because you have your desk manager, and then you have your sales floor manager, and then you have like your your financing manager, and like all these different like people, the internet director, the internet manager, like a bunch of different people. All these people were like super, super nice to me, super sweet. I then started getting sick. And I got sick I'm sorry guys. So I got sick, and it was really hard. I was working from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, you know. I'm gonna try not to cry. It was stressful. I would get an hour lunch. Sometimes I wouldn't take a lunch, depending on if I had a customer. I was one of the 2 female sales associates there, so I was a car salesman or car saleswoman. It's really hard for women to make it in that industry, but if I can do it, you can do it. After my ex and I broke up and we split or whatever, it took a really long time to get my divorce. Let's just start there. It took a really, really long time to get my divorce. In that whole process, like when my ex and I split, like she got back together with one of her exes, which is like good for her, you know. I'm happy for her if she's happy, and I wish her nothing but the best, because I know some of you people go and you talk to her and you tell her what I say on these videos, so go tell her that I wish her nothing but the best, because I do. I then started dating my best friend, you know. My best friend and I have been together for a while already, and I mean, she has been with me through thick and thin. When I needed somebody to cry with, like, she was there for me. When everything was happening with my ex, like, it was just like she was always there for me, you know. And she knows all my bullshit. She's been through all the hate and stuff with me, so like I appreciate her for that. After I started working at the dealership, my girlfriend and all this is really supportive, so I thank her for that. I got sick, you know, and I got sick really bad. I had severe like abdominal pain, so I got worried and I went to the hospital multiple times. I went to the hospital actually, and you know, everything came back fine. I was okay. Decided to go see a doctor, and normally, like, I guess I can tell I'm like okay when it comes to my pain tolerance, you know. I can handle pain, but I went to my my primary care physician, and she did a pap smear, which I had never gotten a pap smear because I was always so afraid to get a pap smear, but she did a pap smear for me. She said she had to wait for results to come back, but something had looked a little bit abnormal, so that freaked me out. And then she proceeded to do like a manual breast exam. So when she did that, she found abnormalities in both of my breasts, which was freaking scary because in my family, like, cancer runs in my family, so it was kind of a little bit scary for me. I had such a hard time telling my family and telling the people that I loved, and I waited for so long to get an ultrasound. Yeah, like, it took a while, you know. I then I finally got my results back. Everything came back fine, which was, thank God. But I mean, I have to continue to get it on the regular because of my high risk and stuff like that. So they wanted to see if I carry the gene, but at the time I didn't have insurance with this company that I was working with the car dealership company. I mean, it was hard, you know. So that took a big toll on me. I got worse as far as like my sickness. It got worse. I ended up having like these really bad sharp pains, like when I had to have my surgery the first time. I had really bad sharp pain and I could not, and told my girlfriend, you know, just take me to the hospital, like, I can't take it, I can't. So she freaked out because she's never seen me in that type of pain. After that, everything came back normal. Like, they couldn't find anything. So fast forward now, I started getting better. I talked to my girlfriend. I quit working at the dealership, and then I got a job offer for a hospital. So now I'm working at a hospital, which is super amazing and super cool. I love working there. It's like super fun. But, you know, a lot has happened. I got my first car on my own after my divorce, which is a plus for me. On top of that, I got my first apartment on my own with a little help of my girlfriend as far as like the deposit. But other than that, like, we did half and half for everything, so we got our apartment. And now, coming up in my life, other than my amazing job, I also got a brand new car. So I literally have a 2018 Nissan Kicks, and I am super happy and super excited because this car, like, I got it on my own. I was super happy, you know. Things are just looking up and things are changing. Originally, I wanted a Rogue, but that was too big because I'm thinking family-wise already. But since I'm a very small person, this car is very perfect. So this is not sponsored by Nissan, none whatsoever. But yeah, like, it's an amazing car and I love it. I used to work for a Nissan company, a Nissan car dealership company, which is amazing. People were amazing. Boss was amazing. And then from there, like, now that I'm at the hospital, I have so much stuff coming up. I have a trip coming up. I'm gonna try to save my money so I can go back to school. So I've been saving money as well. But I'm gonna do a vlog when I do go on my trip, which won't be until November though. So it'll probably be posted like close to the end of November. So that way you guys can keep an eye out for that. And I'm super excited. I'm going to 3 different places. It's going to be a Carnival cruise. I'm going to go to Jamaica. I'm going to go to Cayman Islands. And I'm going to go to Cozumel, Mexico. So that is going to be super fun. Never been there. So it's going to be me and my girlfriend and my family. I'm young. I want to travel more. So I'm doing that, you know. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit, like a little life update, you know. Right now I am actually at the gym, so I'm gonna finish my bang, I'm gonna go work out, and I'm trying to get in shape for this trip. I was a really big person, or I felt like a really big person when I was with my ex, and I feel like slowly, like, my weight is like going down, so that's a plus. I'm not saying that my ex was the one that made me get fat, because that wasn't the case. You know, we were both like eating, we didn't work out, you know, like whatever. The one thing though, because I know I had said it earlier, was the one thing that I do regret was letting my 2 puppies go, which was Razzle and Gryffindor. I regretted letting them go at the time. I could not afford to keep them, which is a big difference from saying that I don't want them, because I do want my dogs. Like, I love my puppies. I was the one that decided to get them. My ex didn't really want to get dogs at the time. I fell in love with Razzle because of the heart on his chest, and I fell in love with Gryffindor because he looked like such a sad puppy and he needed a home. So I miss them. I miss them so much every day. and my girlfriend was super sweet, and for my birthday she got me this like huge blanket that has like their pictures on it, and then she has a dog whose name is Kylie, and it has Kylie's picture on it. So I'm a huge dog person, guys. You know, I love dogs. Next step in my life is to save money after our trip, is to save money, and my girlfriend and I are gonna buy a house, and then we hope to get engaged and get married and have kids, you know, like as the life steps follow. But right now, the next step in my life is I'm going on my trip, I'm saving money for school, and I'm saving money to buy a house, and I have an amazing job and a brand new car. So a lot has happened, and I'm super excited. On top of that, I'm losing weight, and I'm exercising, and I'm getting back into shape because I don't have anybody holding me back. It's just me now, you know. And my girlfriend's super supportive. Sometimes she comes to the gym with me, you know, so I love her dearly for that. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life, guys, and I'm gonna be posting more videos soon. I have another video that I want to post. I'm going to be doing that a little bit later on, and I might be doing them more in my car because I spend a lot more time in my car. I work graveyards at the hospital, so I'm hardly at home anymore, you know. I always have things to do. I'm always on the go. I'm always on the run, so I'm going to do that. I will check back with you guys later, and I will post another video. By the way, this bang is freaking delicious. I had a hard time finding it because there's only one store where I live, in the area where I live, and I could not find it, and one of my friends had it, and I was like, bitch, where'd you get that? Well, I didn't tell her that, but I was like, girl, help a chick out, where did you get it? I need to know. And I got it. Super delicious. I'm gonna try some other flavors also. I bought like 4 other ones, so I'm gonna test those out and see. It's supposed to give you a lot of energy. I tried the black can, the one with the R, and it has like a king knight on it or whatever. That one made me sick, so I'm gonna see how this one treats me right now at the gym, and I will check back with you guys another day on another video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, you want to hear more about my life, or you want to vlog. Let me know. I will be more than happy to do that for you. And I'm sorry for the angle, but right where my car is, like, look, watch, let me show you. Let me see. So this is actually right here on the top where I actually had, that's where I had my, that's where I have my phone, you know, so it works out, you know. I got a friendly car for friendly videos. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for going through all this with me. I love you, love you, love you. Until next time. Bye.